One of the more interesting matchups tonight. We're ready to go. It's Tuesday night footy. It's round 11. Sire came charging through. He's been back for a couple of weeks. Ben Keys puts the head down and runs into a double tackle. But he had a week off. And he's back in the team tonight. So there's a good bit of ball use to start with. Laird up towards full forward. Walker against Madgen. Himmelberg comes to the ball. Rufford had him covered. Fogarty gets involved. Taylor Walker got balanced enough to get the ball forward, and McAdam decided not to take it. Maynard was able to control it. The fumble from Madgen invited in McAdam, and Laird rushes it onto the boot. Dangerous ball. Stengel versus Noble. Adams had his hand held, and I thought he maybe got the ball to boot.
For effort, so you need to capitalise on these opportunities.
As you can see, still an inexperienced player, the former Tiger. 2 goals, 3 in 5 games this year. That's an outstanding looking kick. It holds its line, and yes, he says.
Get a return on a hack kick inside forward 50. There's no real science to it. He does get a little tickle on this, doesn't he?
Yep, you can see it changes the spin of the ball. But that's something they haven't got much of this year at all, is pressure.
Much on the horizon for him. Long and short to Laird. Invited the trouble there. Varco just couldn't close him out. Darting quickly, feeding it wide. McKay. This one should lob to the top of the square. And that time Rufford had the... Plays it up to the 50. And a good juggle from Himmelberg.
Big steps forward.
He's looked a little better, as you said, in the last couple of weeks. Just a couple of goals for the season in his 4 games. He has given that plenty. It's not on line, and it's fisted back into play. The danger's still apparent for the Pies. Maynard, Wills couldn't. Keys, extra determination. Schonberg overran it. Lintz thrust it forward. Rufford played goalkeeper, although he misses Stevenson. They're still vulnerable. He steps through the tackle of Crocker, and now the Pies can get something going off the boot of Adams, who thumped it back into the middle. McKay played it short to Seedsman, and now he's got issues once he didn't hang on to the mark. That's a vacant forward 50 for the Pies that Myercheck's running back into. That's going to take some craft.
The system is meant to be, or the people inside 50 aren't presenting the way they should.
Well, it's turned over to Dacos. And that's shaping back beautifully. There's the first for the Pies. And brushed off Madgen. Laird read it well. It's deep towards full forward again. Himmelberg almost. Stengel looking for his second goal. Spinning, and now the footy is spinning through. Adelaide second, Stengel second.
Unlucky in the end not to mark it. He was going up to lead, then he pushes back, then he attacks it. But importantly, you've got your small forward front and square, mopping it up. That's where he should be, preying on and expecting his key forward to compete for the ball. He takes the front and square spot, and a great snap.
And Jason, that's what the small forwards want and haven't had at Adelaide. They need a predictable big man where he can jump up, and if he doesn't mark it, it comes to the ground. And over the last couple of years, that hasn't quite been the case. So maybe these small forwards will start coming into it a little.
Nice step from Varco, though, to change the momentum. Oh, was that a legal handball? Play on again. Adams gives it plenty into the pocket. Stevenson flew at the front, but it got to Main. This Main, we know at one stage that was his forte, wasn't it? Beautiful straight kicking. He's found different roles at Dacos. Ignored the initial little short pass, went by hand instead to Maynard. Top of the square. And that's a clean take.
As I say, use him, as in give it to Maynard.
Yep. Oh. And he doesn't make the distance. It's extraordinary. That driving kick. McAdam looking urgent after taking it, and then plays it wide for Stengel. So it's just held them up a bit. Yeah, they're swarming back the numbers, the Pies. Himmelberg, yes! So, needless to say, they have to capitalise the Crows, and that's exactly what Himmelberg does. Point lead.
Just a bit of quick ball movement. Oh, sorry, not Stengel, it was McAdam that just held it up.
It's a bit of a floater that come in, Jace, but it was a really nice mark, a really well-judged mark. This is doing a bit in the air late. He just judged it perfectly.
He's kicking it to a good spot as well.
Nice take and conversion. from big Elliot Himmelberg. The Crows out to a couple of goal lead. Cameron doing the rucking and the roving. Free kick off ball from the out of zone umpire. Goes to Taylor Adams. And it was beautifully directed and go. History's good. Collingwood need one right now. That one is just fading. Beside Wills. And then ran into Chris. Just got it to Schonberg and they thread it through with good effect. And now it looks more promising. Great run out of defence. Back there is Roughhead though to cover the McPherson kick. He's walked it through. 1-7, Lyndon Dunn. Got a little bit of treatment from Fogarty and that's enough to give a downfield free. He's playing 50 metres.
From the downfield.
They have to get back on the job now because Madgen's got hold of the footy and brought it into the middle to Dunn, and that might be 50 for the east-west from McAdam. A long time ago, he was a forward at Melbourne, kicked 26 goals in a season. The Pies need something. And with a haircut perfect for the occasion, all eyes are on Lyndon Dunn. And watch them run to Lyndon Dunn.
We talked about the good players maybe sparking the side. It might be Lyndon Dunn, it might be him. They reckon he is the best club man you could possibly get.
Wills, another punt from Stengel. Roughhead will be feeling it, but he just got through. He's dump kick though, but wouldn't he dearly love to thread this through? He starts his run outside the boundary. Unfortunately, minute 35. He's making a quick interchange with the ball in the vicinity. Keys makes a play for it and did well. Licked out the hand pass, and now they can chain them up nicely. McAdam's delivery red hot, and Himmelberg on the end of it. There's a vacant square. He puts his faith in Taylor Walker. Madgen denied him the first time. It's still there. Varco under pressure. Crouch. Sire. Front kick to the Pies. In the reserves matches that Adelaide put on has really pushed for selection, earned his place back in the team, and unfortunately it was just beyond him from